one and only Leslie Land.
Yeah.
I've got a girlfriend. My name is Anne Ball, and I finally have a girlfriend. And she's Asian. And I only didn't say that because I knew Leslie would be like, oh, I got a new Asian girlfriend. Hey, Daddy O'Brien, I'm trying to make fun of Ashwin. We got to come up with a technical term of when a guy wears skinny jeans and has his long iPhone in his pocket and his wallet in the other pocket. What should we call that? All right, let's think about that. Let's put a pin in it, come back to that, because it's a thing. I wonder how he gets out of those pants, for sure. It looks like a two-man operation, but now that I know that he has a girlfriend, anyway, I'm rooting for you. I'm everybody's mom. I want everybody to be in love, Matt Kennedy included, you know. So last week, I don't know if you were here last week, I gave a little bit of shit to one of the comedians, and then he was like, oh yeah? Yeah. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what's going on here? And he's like, and he's tall too, and he has really beautiful hair. And he's like, yeah. And I go, what are you doing? I have the microphone. I'm using part of my set to talk about you because you were a dick. And so he started, I go, you don't have to stay here either. So he left. And then he came back and he goes, you know what, I'm going to Will Smith you. And I'm like, okay. He said, so get my name out of your mouth.
Wait, you said that?
Yes? Oh no, it got almost, I had to be escorted to my car. Like, people were worried. Yeah.
What are you talking?
And I said, look it, you know, if you're a comedian, you got to have a thick skin. You have no idea how many shitty, mean things people talk about, how old I am, or wrinkled I am, or sexy I am, or fashionable I am. I got to put up with all of it. So the guy goes, get my name out of your mouth. And I'm like, well, your name is Raj, and that's hard to get out of my mouth in this area. Raj. Okay. So like literally, he was all like, you know, and I just wonder, do people think, okay, if I do this, what, are you going to rush the stage and hurt me? Juan is on my side, as soon as he figures it out, he's going to walk to this side of the bar and come around and defend me. So I don't know what's happening in the planets. I've had 6 old, I'd say lovers, like people I dated for a little bit of time or I had a loving, sexy relationship with. 6 of them popped up. 6. I'm like, what's going on here? Mazel Tov, Red Bull, The Ear, the Chicano, the Tiny Dancer, like all these guys pop up. And I'm like thinking, they must have gotten my bat signal, because I've been like, I'm thirsty. So one of the ones that popped up was, he was a foot guy. So I've been talking to him in like, I don't know, 6 months. He's like, hey, can I worship your feet? And I was like, the only time I have available is tomorrow at 8 a.m. And I said, where do you want to do it? He goes, I have a van. And I said, is it white? is it white and is it windowless? He goes, yeah. And I go, color me intrigued. So he pulls that up, and there was no bleach smell or anything. The van had no bleach smell, it was a nice van, okay? And as a comedian, I have to lean into things that are going to be funny, right? What are you doing that are going to be funny? So I went to take my shoes. So there's a mattress in the back, and then I went to take my shoe off. He goes, I'll take it off. And I'm like, all right. So he takes off my shoe and he starts massaging my foot that has a little sock on it. He's massaging. He goes, how was your day? And I was like, is this the kink? You're gonna rub my feet and ask me how my day was? Yes, RSVP, yes, +1 to this, right? So then he took off my little sock and he started nibbling my bunion. And then he sucks in my toes in his mouth like this. Like it was inside a hot, warm, wet vagina. Toes, how do I know what toes feel like in a warm, wet vagina? I'm double jointed.
Don't apologize.
So after, he's like coming up to me to give me a kiss, and I'm like, what are you doing? Am I gonna give you a kiss? You were just sucking on my feet. But I didn't have enough time, and I thought, if a guy goes down on me and he's that excited and he wants to like kiss me afterwards, okay, fine. We're gonna do the same thing with your dick, but anyway, I just want to say, okay, fine, I'm gonna be polite. And so talk about putting your foot in your mouth, this guy kissing me.
All right.
Stupid. Let's see what else I got. So the Chicano, he comes over, and I'm like, so basically 6 old lovers, 3 of them, I said, come on over. One of which is what I'm going to talk about tomorrow on my show at Woodham's Lounge in San Jose/Santa Clara. Is that a double thing? Is this my first light? Okay. Because Ilya said that I ran the light last time, and I was like, I didn't run the light. I had that whole thing about that guy that was trying to beat me up at the beginning, and I actually shouldn't have been talked out in my time. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to tell you about the guy that, what I really like to have is in a partner. Somebody who doesn't take a lot of closet space. Somebody who's neat and tidy with their stuff. Somebody who doesn't complain about my terrible cooking. Somebody who could construct an outside gym with 2 milk cratons, a broomstick, and 2 bags of rice and an old tire. I like a man that has a regimen. I like the man that takes short showers. I like a man that doesn't care if I go through his shit every once in a while. And on top of that, I want a partner that I know where he is at all times, which is why I love dating an ex-con with ankle jewelry. Anyway, I'm Leslie Lang 369 on Instagram, or if you want my direct location, go on to Megan's Law. They keep track of me. All right, love you. Bye.
Thank you.
Give it up to Leslie Land.
6'7".
All right.
Middle schoolers here.